Hey guys, so today we are going to start a new current event report all about the Dodgers having special seating for fully vaccinated people. So what you are going to be doing, we're going to go ahead and look at what this current event is in case you haven't heard about it. We'll brainstorm a few pros and cons, and then you'll complete the topic box and the background box. Just a reminder that the current event report from last week is due today, and the current event report that we're working on today will be due a week from today, May 10th. You guys only have 27 more school days left until the end of the term. Also, conferences are going to be May 10th, so you might want to make sure that you kind of make this week the week to get all caught up in all of your classes. Okay, so in class, we listened to this link. It's a news story that's probably less than 2 minutes long. I think it's like a minute and 20 some seconds. Here's how you can access this link. You're going to open that current event report and find the topic box, and it is right here. That's it. Once you click on it and open it up, there'll be like a little option to listen to it, but if you'd rather read the transcript of this news story, feel free to do so. It's pretty short and easy. All right. In class, we kind of brainstormed at our groups some pros and cons of having separate seating for fully vaccinated people. We're going to go ahead and do that as distance learners, even though you're not going to turn it in, just to help you with the my potential bias part. So on a piece of scratch paper, go ahead and just kind of list the pros and cons of having separate seating for vaccinated people. Take like a minute to do that. This information can help you complete the My Potential Bias on your current event report, which would be right here. If it was a lot easier to think of the pros rather than the cons, you might have a potential bias being in favor of having separate seating for fully vaccinated fans. But if it was easier to come up with the cons rather than the pros, you might have a potential bias towards being against having separate seating for fully vaccinated fans. But you might also have some other biases like you've been dying to go to a baseball game and you just want things to kind of go back to normal. That could also be a potential bias. So whatever your potential bias is, whether you're pro or against separate seating or just about baseball in general, feel free to write that down. All right, one of the major issues people immediately jump to when they talk about the separate seating for vaccinated people would be discrimination. So on your background information box, we're going to look at two different videos, and those focus on Supreme Court decisions that first said, you know what, separate seating is legally allowed as long as it's equal, like they have equal access or they're all going to the same destination or something like that. This is kind of known as the separate but equal rule. And then later on, the Supreme Court reversed their decision and they're like, actually, you know what? Separate but equal makes no sense and is not legally allowed. So we're going to kind of look at those two different issues in the background box, and you're going to use the link at the top to answer these level 1 questions. And number 3 is a level 2 question where you're going to do some comparing and contrasting. Same thing with the second video, number 4 is a level 1 question where it'll say it right away in the video, and here's about the time that they will say it. And number 5 is a level 3 question where there's not really a right or wrong answer as long as you explain your answer. And that's all that you have to do for the day. If you guys have any questions about the current event report, feel free to ask. I think that's pretty much it. You can email me or call or text that Google Voice phone number. See you later.